Hello, I'm Ben Plant. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving you a basic program for you to build strength and size, and it's actually what I did in the 12 weeks leading up to my transformation, which if you haven't seen, it's my first video. I'll put a photo here of how I looked during it or at the end of it so that it gives it some sort of credibility. Anyway, get to it. The idea of the program is to do as little as possible while still gaining muscle and strength. So basically quality over quantity with how you do everything. Points to remember: focus and concentration on each exercise's form. Okay, you have to. That's going to engage all the right amount of muscles. You're going to get stronger, especially for the strength part. Mind-muscle connection. Obviously, doing a bench press, you might want to build a bigger chest, so put the mind into the muscle. The whole idea is basically to lift heavy, building and getting stronger, while putting the muscle under tension, so you can put a bigger load on it so that it can grow more. Those two are pretty much you've got to get those two right for this program to work. Less is more when done correctly, which means quality over quantity. Doing less, better, instead of more, shitty. So instead of doing 30 sets, doing 10. Instead of doing 30 sets shitty, doing 10 sets with perfect form, concentration, etc. Diet and rest must be adequate. It's a huge misconception that you build muscle in the gym. You don't. You tear it down when you're at home or not doing it, when you're resting, when you're eating, sleeping. That's when you build the muscle. Now that we've got that out of the way, program parameters, we got a 4-day split, 2 days on, 1 day off, 2 days on. So, you know, not a whole lot of training, but you will grow if you do it correctly. Points to remember over here. 3 exercises per body part. Instead of, say, doing 6 exercises shitty, you do 3 exercises, but you perfect them, you master them. Then we got 5-4-3 set scheme, so 5 sets, lower reps, more powerlifting kind of training. Then we get into strength, then we get into hypertrophy. I like that because it helps you. It's more of a hybrid program, so it's not just powerlifting or bodybuilding. It's a bit of both. I like to lift heavy though, so I lift heavy for the whole thing. The reps increase as sets decrease, like I just said, and always begin with a compound movement. So your big 3: bench, squat, and deadlift, as well as overhead press for shoulders. Alright, now that we've got that out of the way, let's just go into the program. I'll give you a quick run through. We got chest, back, day off, legs, shoulders. If you're a beginner, I would suggest taking just a full month and just learning the bench press, deadlift, squat, and overhead press. Not even exaggerating, a full month. Anyway, here we go. We got 5 sets of 3 to 5, bench press, 4 sets of 6 to 8, incline dumbbell press, 3 sets to failure with dips for chest, and at the beginning of the workout you want to be taking like 4 minutes rest, because that's when you're trying to build the strength. Then I'd say 3 minutes rest, then maybe 1 to 2 minutes rest. And that applies for all the workouts. Then we got, for back, we got deadlifts, same again, 5 sets of 3, 4 sets of 6 to 8 for the barbell row, and pull-ups, 3 sets to failure. Then we've got a rest day, and this bit is optional, this hamstrings sort of development bit. But if you want to do it, it's 3 sets of 10 lying leg curl, 3 sets of 6 to 8 remaining deadlift. Then we go back to our normal parameters, which is 5 sets of 3 to 5 for squats, back or front squats, whatever one you want to do. Then we got leg press, 4 sets of 10, but time under tension reps, which is 4 seconds on the way down and 4 seconds on the way up. That's going to absolutely tear your quads to shreds. That's actually how I grew my legs after when I was recovering from my broken leg and I wasn't allowed to squat yet. That's what I did, and it worked. A couple of weeks they were blowing back up. Then we got walking lunges, 3 sets of 10 each leg, and that's the workout. Final one is shoulders, and this is where the parameters get flipped. So instead of doing 5-4-3 set scheme, we do a 3-4-5 set scheme. In order to not overdevelop the front of the shoulder, keep that posture in check. Because if you overdevelop the front, you end up walking around like this, and that's not sexy at all. or healthy. And then we got 4 sets of 8 to 10 dumbbell lateral raises, 5 sets of 10 to 12 rear delt raises. Try and put that shoulder in its optimal position. You've got to build up the back of your shoulder, which includes the rear delts. And there you have it, that's the program. Give it a try for maybe 6 to 8 weeks minimum. And if you like this, like the video, if you want to ask me a question, just leave a comment below, or you can email me. And subscribe if you haven't. See you next time. Stay big.